Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back, guys.
My plan was to intro this with that new Kendrick. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Hey,
Man,
they not like us. They not
I
like
wonder
us.
if Drake is just like, I wonder if he just
don't know.
crying at this point.
But he ain't came out with nothing, I don't think, since the last one, the Not Like Us drop.
Yeah.
And then the Metro Boomin, the BBL Drizzy, it has been taking me out. BBL Drizzy.
That's crazy.
BBL Drizzy.
You know what's worse is that like people online have like caught on to this shit. So it's one thing for you to hear this song, but for everybody to be fucking with it, it's another. Like
they not like us. OV ho, me. Okay, Drake. And if you see this, that ain't no diss to you because I still work with you. Send me an OVO track suit,
please.
But me and you both know Drake. Did that shit slap? Okay, it slap.
If the song slap, it slap. I'm sorry.
You had your time back to back. You had your time back to back. It slapped when it came out. We was like,
oh yeah.
Back to back. Got me going back to back. We was like, okay, you lost this one.
Every dog have their day. Every dog had a day.
But anyways, welcome back to another episode of Black Bougie Bout It, where you get real, raw, and rich conversation. Period. I am Ebony Ayana.
And I am Jessica Monique. How was your week?
It was interesting. I ain't gonna say too much because y'all know we be having little birdies watch the podcast, and I'm gonna leave certain things in last week. But overall, I'm good. Overall, I'm good. Mother's Day is this week, so my mom's coming up here, so I'm excited about that. This is like the first full week where there's no students, no classes, so work been hella boring. But yeah, overall, I'm good. My bills is paid, my skin is flourishing, and I got food in the fridge, so I'm good. Hallelujah. What about you?
Hallelujah. Same. You know, my rent is paid. My bills are paid. I got food in the fridge. I went to the grocery store actually while I was waiting on time them to leave, so I got some food in the car too.
Right.
But yeah, I had a pretty good week. The past few weeks have been feeling so like busy for me because now that I've started at the other dealership, I have to I feel like I be running around more trying to make sure that I have enough content for both. And then also my sister graduated from Jeff State on Friday.
Congrats, Lauren.
So I was kind of like trying to make sure I at least peek my head in on Thursday before I don't come on Friday because I usually go on Fridays. And so it just feels like I have to like escalate everything during the week because I'm trying to make sure I'm good. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm good. I'm just taking it slow. But yeah, I can't say anything bad. Jesus is still on the throne. So yeah,
Speaking of Jesus, I feel like that was a good segue. You did that.
I like that.
Over the weekend, Pastor, it's Keion, right? Pastor Keion, Shotney husband, that pastor. There was a clip that went viral of him, praying. It seemed like it was altar call. It was giving altar call vibes. I don't know, but that time if you're a believer, because we are believers here on the podcast, but we don't discriminate. If you don't believe in him, I mean, that's your business. What you do in your household, that's you. But they were, praying and singing, and this one lady just seemed a little bit, just a little bit too taken over by the spirit. And we all know everybody like that. If you've been to church before, it's always a Sister Patterson, a Sister Johnson, Sister so-and-so who don't matter what the sermon is on, don't matter how the week then gone, she gonna get in there on Sunday and woo, woo, woo,
oh yeah,
woo, And I guess Pastor Keion had enough, because in this day he told that lady to hush. He walked to her too and looked her dead in her eye and stopped his prayer and said, "You hush, you stop that now. You get her, somebody get her.
Thank you.
Thank you." So a lot of people have had some discourse, and both of us, again, we grew up in the church. We're very active in the church. If you are a long time listener, y'all know I was a PK, so I spent a lot of times and weeks and weekends in the church house. And a lot of people are saying that he shouldn't have told that lady to be quiet, because how are you gonna hush the spirit? If the spirit is moving within you, then that's just the spirit is moving.
Oh yeah.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
You know what? Because like you said, I grew up in church. I grew up going to church a lot. And like, just being really involved in church and like being in the choir and everything. And I went to the kind of church where people got happy in church all the time. People just did that. So to me, I do feel like it was a little like a little like, let's handle things with a little bit more grace, because you just don't know what kind of experience people are having. And I had seen they were on the Tamara Hall show. I want to say either today or yesterday, sometime this week or whatever, over the past week. And I guess he said that lady does that pretty often.
Right.
And so, it was just kind of like one of the moments where it's like, look, I'm trying to say what I need to say without this going on in the background. If we ain't learned nothing from Kim Burrell, it's that church folks can be shady.
Nice, nasty at its finest.
Especially the pastors. So, I mean, he married to a basketball wife, for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying? So, I can only imagine. But I do feel like he was kind of wrong for doing it, because I just feel like let people have their moment. In a way, that is what church is for. Because I ain't gonna lie, when you see those, like, when I see those memes now, when they be like, now I see why when I was younger, my mama was always like crying to church music, or when I see the ladies always getting happy in church. I'm at the age now where I understand. Really?
Because I really can't listen to gospel music like that unless I know I ain't going nowhere. Because I'm probably gonna cry to a couple of these songs. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna be working through some stuff while I'm listening to this music.
I gotta put on upbeat church music.
Right.
If it's worship music, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like any little thing, I just get so full. Not even just because of everything bad, but also just because God is so good. Like when you really just think about how God really has just kept us, I see now, wow, I understand fully why people be in church crying out. I get it. So I feel like we should be sensitive to that also. But I don't know. That's just how I feel about that.
I was reading the comments and somebody was like, I think it was on the Tamron Hall post where when he said like she does this every Sunday or pretty often, and somebody was like, well, if you know that this lady has a tendency to do this, why y'all got her up there on stage in the praise team then? Because it's like, if y'all know she got she was mic'd up. That's why we heard her so clearly, because she was mic'd up.
Valid. Or don't have her mic'd up.
Right. So I do think that, and he also said, I think in the clip, that he had already spoken to her privately about, her acting like this before. So it's a double-edged sword for me, because on one hand, I can see part of me does feel like he wrong for trying to police the spirit, because it's like, again, that lady could have been through some stuff that don't nobody, not even you as her pastor, know about this week, and whatever you were saying in that moment might have really resonated with her, where she needed to cry out and get all of that out of her system and all of that. But also, I do think, and maybe I'm being a hypocrite trying to police everybody else, I do think that people in church in general, like patrons, people who are coming,
Mm-hmm.
need to be mindful. Now, I know when the spirit hits you, it hits you, but I do think that you need to kind of be mindful. Like, if you are a person who tend to get happy and you get loud, or maybe you like to run and shout, maybe
Right.
you need to sit toward the end of the pew, right? Like, maybe you don't need to sit in between
Yeah.
everybody. Or if you know you're gonna shout, maybe they can't tell you can't be on praise team, but maybe you need to make the executive decision for yourself that you might need to sit this week out and just sit on the front pew and enjoy the worship service and the word, and you ain't
Mm-hmm.
got to participate this week. So I think, like, it's got to be a balance, because what you don't want to do is distract somebody else, from their worship, because you've gotten so engrossed in
Right.
what you got
Overcome.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So,
It's a part in Will Smith's book where he talk about how when he was a little kid in church, he was just talking about emotions or whatever and them not being controllable. And he was talking
mhm.
about how a lady got happy in church and she almost broke his nose because
I know that firsthand. My granny, yes, my
yeah.
granny at my daddy church used to do that. She'd be like, "Thank you, Father. Thank you, Heavenly." And I used to be sitting there like, "Is you done?
Yeah.
Is you finished? Because you about to take me out and the rest of the
Yes.
pew."
Yeah. So like I everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Also, I do 100% believe that there are people who just want attention.
True.
And that is a way for them to get attention. Because I saw a lot of comments of people saying that, like, okay, well, this is giving her the attention that she wanted. And that's probably why she was doing it. You know what I mean? We don't
Right.
know why she doing it. We just assume it. But I do
Mhm.
believe that it is people in church who just feed off of getting that attention, or they like to make a spectacle of themselves and have
Mhm.
the folks come over and whatever.
Right.
So I don't know, but also just like you said, she could be going through a lot of stuff that she hadn't even told the pastor about, because quiet as it's kept, everybody don't feel comfortable talking to their pastor about everything.
Mhm.
Even though you may be a man of God, or you're a famous preacher, you may not have shown yourself to be like a trustworthy person for the everybody to just spill themselves to, and to just let the
Mhm.
guard down. So you might not know everything that lady got going on, and so if she get overcome with the spirit, I don't think it's our place to like not let her express that. But maybe like you said, you just don't need to be up there mic'd up when
Mhm.
people are gonna be talking or whatever during worship service. So I don't know. It's almost sensitive, because it's like you don't want to also tell people they can't participate.
Right.
You know what I'm
Because that's
saying?
the problem
So
with church already, where people feel like it's so rigid, and it's so,
yeah,
you got to follow these rules, these boundaries. And now it's like, dang, I can't even come and catch the Holy Ghost.
exactly. So I
Yeah,
don't
it's,
know, but
I
I
don't know. Because, a lot of people in the comments was also saying how quickly she shut up after he told her hush up. That also kind of was a signal that she might not have been actually engrossed in the spirit. Because if you really is taking over, you might not be
right.
able to just snap out of it like that. So,
Yeah.
I
And
don't know.
it could be people. That's why I said I'm sure it's people in church who just want attention, and they
Mhm.
100% playing. People do it all the time. So it could have been that, but we don't know either. It's
Right.
like in that moment, how do you know? Well, I guess you can't tell. It's like on
That's
Fighting
what he
Temptation.
said. He said she had a spirit of distraction.
I mean, maybe
He
she was.
said, he said, I'm a pastor. I've been doing this for a long time. And he said, I know when it's you, somebody has a spirit, and then the spirit of distraction on them
Mm,
and
I don't
disruption.
think I could ever be married to a pastor.
Oh, I know I couldn't.
No.
I know I could. Because if my mama, the most mild mannered woman I know, could not be married to no pastor, I know I can't.
Yeah. I don't think that would be in the cards for me. But no, because it's like, how do you know that? Like, how do you know? I will feel like on Fighting Temptations with a lady, they was coming out the church in the beginning, and she
Mm-hmm.
just fall out, and they'll be like, "Get up, Faith." She always gets slain in the spirit, like, and maybe she is that woman.
Right.
If she just get happy all the time, then I
Mm-hmm.
can see. But honestly, I feel like I don't know. Just like I feel like it's the way. I think some people just lack tact. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But
We
mm,
gonna pray for Pastor Keion and that lady, because again, we don't know what her story is and what's going on, and now we just know her as the hollering lady in the church. And
I
I'm
bet she won't
sure
holler no more,
that part, I was just about to say that. I bet she gonna be quiet for a minute.
baby. If she come back to church,
I would. I ain't gonna lie, but that's a whole nother conversation because I don't like mega churches no way. So
yeah,
I would have been out of there.
yeah.
Speaking of getting out of there, I'm gonna play this clip that you sent. And I've experienced this before, so this is actually kind of funny. Not everything in this story, but I have been in a situation like this.
Okay.
We was dating for a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? She asked to come over one day. She slid on me. And I have my son there. Now, at the time, I would have girls come over while my son was there, but I just make sure he was asleep. You know what I'm saying? So I tell him go to sleep. And she pulls up. He not asleep though. You know how that be. He like 5, so it's like he ain't, the timing was off. You know what I'm saying? But he in his room though. He laying down, so I let her come in. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. He come out the room. I tell him like, hey, go ahead, go back in there, go to sleep, whatever. He see it. He see it though. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, go ahead, go back in there, go to sleep, whatever. She get that like, why are you trying to make him go to sleep? Let him stay up. Whoa. And I'm kind of like, hey, like just relax, chill out. You know what I'm saying? You here to kick it with me. You don't got nothing to do with him. All right. You know what I'm saying? So I think I went in the kitchen to do something. I come back and she in his room with a phone out.
It's the nigga co-signing. You lying.
What you mean? She like, what you mean? Like, you ain't want to go to sleep. I'm trying to, show him a movie until he fall asleep. I'm like, sweetheart, like, no. First of all, I haven't known you that long. Second of all, I told him to go to sleep. So now she going back and forth with me in front of him about me telling him to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, hey, can you, step out the room real fast, right? So my son, he taking her side. He like, yeah, let me stay up. Let me kind of like trying to take up with her. So I'm like, hey, step out the room real fast. So I step in my room with her. And I'm like, hey, stop fucking playing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, hey man, stop. Like, don't ever do that. You know what I'm saying? So now you got me looking like the bad guy to my son because you going against me in front of my son. Plus, we don't have no type of rapport. I didn't even want you to see my son. So if you to go in his room and like damn near like get in his bed and try to show him a movie, that's already overstepping the boundary. And then you trying to go back and forth with me in front of him, like, you're tripping right now. She gets pissed. Walk out the crib, slam the front door, walk downstairs, slam the downstairs door. Now she's locked out. She left her phone. Yeah, I was dating this chick.
All right. So thoughts, concerns, prayers.
Oh, I'm just gonna recap it. If you basically, he had the girl over, his son was still up, or he had gone to sleep. The son wanted to stay up. She's like, "Oh, let him stay up." He says, "No, I told him to go to sleep." He go in the kitchen for a second, and she went in there and is trying to watch a movie on her phone with the little boy. And he gets upset. Now, I think that people are slow. Some things I don't understand. Number one, if you are gonna have women over your house or whatever, I feel like if you don't want them to meet your son and little kids do stuff like that. They get up in the middle of the night, or they hear you in the other room watching TV. They want to come in there with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should arrange for a babysitter, or maybe you need to let your baby mama keep the baby for the night or something. Like,
right. Or you just wait till you have free time and don't have your son instead of being so pussy whipped. that you willing to buy a woman that you say, we didn't say this, you said you barely knew her and didn't even want her to be around your kid. So why is you inviting her to your house? And she wasn't wrong. The only person that was wrong in this situation to me was your dumb ass. Because you invited her over there knowing that your child was over there. So yeah, I hear what you're saying and how you feel. But at the end of the day, if you didn't want her around him, you should not have had her in the same vicinity as him.
I think they both wrong. I think she wrong too, because I'm not finna go back and forth with nobody about that I don't even know about what they doing or what they not doing with their child. Like,
well, the back and forth, yes.
I'm not like, if you like, oh well, he can stay up if he want to. Why would I ever even? Why would those words come out of my mouth? Like, I would be more like, oh, you should have told me you had a son, or or should I leave? I'm on that kind of time. You want me to go ahead and go? Because now I see you on some bullshit anyway. You got this young ass, you got your child here. I don't even know you, whatever. So like, you should have been going in there trying to like make your kid go lay down or something. But I'm not about to go back and forth with you about what you need to do, and I'm certainly not gonna like overrule you and go in the room and try to watch a movie with the child.
Okay, so yeah,
are people?
She was wrong. She was wrong. But I also am like, all of this could have been avoided if you never would have had her there in the first place.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like that was just overkill, but he was wrong though. Like, if I don't even want you to see my son. Because it's like when men, they little thing is to try to play with some women like they a hoe. I don't even want you to like see my son. I really don't even
know you like that. I really didn't even know you.
Yeah, but you had the girl over your damn house. If that's the case, why you didn't arrange for somebody to keep your son? Since you just don't want him to meet her so bad. Like, I'm sure she ain't pressed to meet your damn child.
Right.
Come on. Like, I don't know why she was in the room trying to watch a movie with a kid. Maybe this was a pick me moment and she wanted you to be like, oh, she's trying to bond with my child. Some girls be on that kind of time.
But I don't know, you can be weird around about their kids. So even that one time when I went to the house and the little girl was there, I never saw that little girl. I just heard her. And I even told him that I thought that it was weird that she was there. Because it's like, we just kind of getting to know each other. I don't know your child. I don't like, it's just, but again, I feel like men gotta have enough wherewithal and self-control where it's like, okay, you want pussy that bad that you willing to not only jeopardize your life but your son's life, because he said multiple times, I ain't know her like that. I ain't know her like that. We had only been dealing with each other a couple months. So in that moment when you invited her over there, you volunteered and pretty much said, I don't give a fuck what happened to me or my son, because she could have came over there with a plot to kill you, and rob you. She and your son just could have been a innocent bystander there and in harm's way. And it's like, to me, men really do not be. And I can't speak on women because I don't have no kids, and the women that I have dated don't have no children, so I don't know. But it's like a lot of men don't be thinking about that stuff, but then get mad when situations like that, like this, happen. Where it's like, well, you shouldn't have had her there in the first place. You like, I don't even care that you mad, because all of this could have been avoided if you would not have had her there in the first place.
I think women absolutely do that. It's a lot of trifling ass women out there too who have men around their kids prematurely, way too early, and they end up in these like unfortunate circumstances where they may be touched or they being abused or whatever, and that ain't right either. And on the flip side of that, if it was the other way around and your baby mama had a man all up in her house and another man around your son, you be mad. See, that's when men love to get on the internet and be like, you got another nigga hanging out around my son. Right. Hey, ain't no other man gonna be no man to my dad.
Trying to play daddy, but that's my kid.
Same damn thing. So, I don't understand.
and again, it was the homeboy that was so in shock and disbelief for me. You lying. She did what? For real? She was mad? Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like,
I need you to hype me up like that.
No, I'm gonna call you delusional to your face and on the camera because what? I'm like, Jessica, why you had that man over there and you had that baby in that room?
Crazy. And I'm sure he probably done told her that he had a son, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe he told her the son was there. He was just surprised that the son came out or something. You know, I don't know. But also kids, they hear another person talking. Oh, who is that? I want to come out and see. Like, I don't know. Like, you think critically, please.
Also, maybe this is just me because I don't have kids, but it's always been when I have dealt with men who had children. To me, it has been very weird to me. I don't really like doing stuff when your child in the house or like other people in the house. I just prefer to like have that private time. So to me, I be low-key already kind of looking at the nigga sideways who willing to like have full-blown sex and his kid in the next room. Cause we about to be in here moaning and groaning and all of this, and your child is, you know, next door. And they know I ain't their mama. They know their mama ain't here.
Exactly. I agree.
So I just feel like it's always to me. Now, have I done it? Yes, it's a have. But what I'm saying is, it's still been weird. I might have did it one time. I ain't make no habit out of it. Always going over some man's house by his kid there. No. So
see, I've never dated anybody with kids, but like I definitely have dated somebody that don't live alone. So have I done it at their house? Absolutely. But even that, it's like weird. Now you in there, you trying to be quiet. You trying can't do this, can't do that. You know, the bed squeaky. You trying to hold the bed, like
right. I mean, vibe. It kills.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's nothing like when y'all by yourself.
Right. So
that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I just feel like that was dumb on his part, and again,
idiotic.
Can't be mad at nobody but himself get on the about
podcast that. And try to like talk about that damn girl, and you made yourself look like a stupid ass.
But Dr. Lee said, on Drumline, he said, you were so busy trying to make an ass out of him, you made yourself look stupid.
Okay, you still be out there being your damn drum.
Now I don't know what beef y'all got, but y'all better grill it up and eat it fast. Whew, I love Drumline. We ain't gonna get into that. Okay.
Period.
Speaking of stupidity of men, because it's been a minute since we just talked about all the dumb shit that niggas do and say. Gilbert Arenas, and y'all know we are not sports girls, so I mean I know he played basketball, but I really couldn't tell you much more other than that. I had some choice words about Rudy Gobert going to see his child being born.
Minnesota, I don't know for sure. I'm not in that man's business. Like, I ain't missing this game for that baby. I see you. That's the baby, bro. It's gonna be there when you get back. No, I'm just saying the baby gonna be church. The baby gonna it don't know whatever you about to think you about to do with the baby, he gonna be asleep. Leave that in the skin contact. Okay, you ain't get skin. 2 days. The whole time, right on the titty. Look, I get you want to be with your wife and smile and stuff, and you're good NBA healthcare insurance. Right. It's because of you playing. Right. Trust me, they got everything.
And I think that the fact that he was able to just sit up there and say that shows me that men really need to be able to get pregnant. Because I truthfully feel like if men were able to get pregnant, that there's no way that you would form your lips to sit up there and say, you can get skin to skin contact with that baby in 2 days. You can go play that game. Because anybody who understands childbirth, and I don't even have a kid and I understand this, is that it is life or death when you bring in life into this world. So yeah, that baby, if everything goes
black,
exactly, yeah, that baby will be there in 2 days if everything goes according to the plan, right? But as we know, because we've talked about several different situations here, from the girl down there in Georgia who the doctor unfortunately trigger warning, decapitated that baby from just the mortality rate for Black women having kids in general. I don't know if the baby mama Black, but let's assume so. That with giving having childbirth. So the fact that he sat up there and was like, oh, the baby will be there in 2 days. Okay, yeah, the baby might be there in 2 days, but his wife might not. Or his wife may be there in 2 days, but the baby ain't. And I hate to put it that way, but again, childbirth is life or death. And to me, is way more. You can play another basketball game. You don't get to dribble a ball again. But what might not happen again is me pushing this damn baby out my vagina and everything going according to plan.
Not only that, why wouldn't you want to be there to support your wife or your girlfriend, whoever's having your baby? Like, this is another example of, I feel like when we used to say on here all the time that men don't like women. And I'm not talking about like they gay, even though niggas be gay. But
they do.
And they very much do. But when I say they don't like women, like they don't like women. Like they only want women around for what they can do, to fuck, to make them a sandwich and clean up the house and shit. Okay, cool, you deal with the kids, I'm gonna go play my basketball game. Like, they see women as just like these disposable objects. They don't like women. And I feel like it's another example of that, because how you a father
of four.
Of four.
Quattro.
And you talking about, like, whatever, that baby gonna be there. What kind of, that's so stupid. And I know we probably say some shit that's stupid to people on this podcast. Comment about it.
Not no ignorant shit like that.
But like, everybody does not need a platform to talk. Like, and I'm getting to that point with celebrities. It's like, shut the fuck up. I don't even want to hear it no more. I could have lived my whole life without hearing that dumbass perspective. Because if you're gonna lay down and make a baby with that woman, you need to support her all the way through. You need to be there with her. That means you must not be going to her doctor's appointments with her, or trying to make sure she's comfortable during the pregnancy, or make sure she's taken care of, or just like making sure she's at ease so she has a smooth pregnancy. Or I saw somebody in the comments saying, like, I'm gonna be at the hospital with my wife and advocating for her the whole time, because a lot of times they think Black people are made out of vibranium and we don't feel pain, and so they wait to give you medicine. And a woman might say something's wrong, they don't believe her, all kinds of stuff. You need to be there to support her. Not at a fucking game.
Even if you don't give a fuck about the mama, like, let's take that out, right? Why would you not want to be there for the birth of your child? Like, negate the lady, right? Maybe you don't even care about her well-being. Why would you, as I would assume, a person who wants to be a good, active, present father, not want to be at the birth of your child, regardless of an NBA game going on?
That is,
why would you not?
That's assuming that he wants to be an active, good father. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of them, I think a lot of men feel like if they just make money, then they don't have to do anything else. I feel like that's the downfall. See, when we be talking about like wanting money, and a lot of the people who have money, that's all they got to offer.
Right. It's
just money. I mean, that's cool. I would love some. But when it comes to emotional support and everything else, they not there for that. They not tuned in,
Well, that's why Gilbert Arenas divorced now then.
And it is. And it's very telling.
That's so wild. The fact that he was like, you can see that baby in 2 days. What? This man child. And you telling him to miss the birth so that he can play a damn basketball game?
And then what about your wife? Like, you just got other people around her, or her family there taking care of her. Like, but it's nothing like you being around. They make me sick. Like, these kind of comments make me sick. Not that like men make me sick to a certain degree, but like
they make me sick.
That kind of like the thinking is so like.
Just be careful who you let get
Please.
you pregnant, ladies, because a lot of these men, they think like
they not shit.
They think they listening to Gilbert Arenas like, because hell, niggas don't make it to the NBA every day. You can go play that game. I mean, you could make some more babies. You could, hell, you could.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
They not shit. What else we talking about
Speaking
today?
of not shit, let's go ahead and get into the Met Gala looks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I was looking at Lala's outfit.
I liked it, everything except that silver ass purse, because you got this black ass dress with this red ass trim, and then you got this bright ass silver bag. Why don't you have a black or a red bag? The silver didn't match nothing she had on. Or was it me? Am I being harsh? That bag.
I'm not mad at the bag with it.
I hate that bag.
I'm not mad at the bag with it because at least it was like a rose or whatever. I will say this is the absolute best I've ever seen her look as far as a full look. Like hair.
It looked good. I just hate that bag.
The hair looked, good on her. Her makeup was done. Her dress actually made sense. And the things made sense. I think this was just enough for her because she's not a fashion girl. I don't know what the people are going to say. She's not a fashion girl. She is never sharp. Ever. Never ever sharp. And that's for sure. I'm sorry. She spent all this money on her face that she didn't have to spend, and she should have been putting that in her stylist. Because she was already pretty. I don't know why she's trying to morph into Kim and them, because they don't even be looking that damn cute.
I was about to say, she is an honorary Kardashian.
She was already so pretty. It's like, I know we're not shaming the girls who do all of the things to their face. Like, do what you need to do to make yourself feel good, but just know you need to
don't do too much.
No, cut it out right there. Don't do nothing else. Okay, don't do no more lip injections. Don't do shit else to your cheeks or your damn nose. Put that money into your stylist because you need it.
Was it the makeup or did Kylie's face structure look different?
I didn't look too hard at her pictures because what I saw was basic.
Yeah, she looked basic, but I saw a video of her walking up the steps, and I'm like, her face looks awkward. Like, it don't look like Kylie.
I know nothing of those white women. I
don't know. But one white woman I can always count on is D. Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica motherfucking Parker herself. Okay, because she was giving me breakfast at Tiffany's England, tea in the garden, and I loved it. And I loved
everything about that was beautiful. Her hair looked like a ghetto pony. I want the ponytail. The ponytail was layered and tousled and curled.
Even the hat being cocked to the side over the eye.
The jewel right on the side of the ponytail, the necklace, the bag, the earring, the boots.
Good. She just looked good.
She don't play. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Carrie Bradshaw gonna step.
Carrie Bradshaw gonna step every time. Okay.
Now, somebody who stepped to, which actually, okay. This is off topic of Met Gala, but I'm partially wondering where the hell she came from. I know she made music and she had the viral song and all that, but I did not know who Tyler was until the water song, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that she had the Met Gala is just something. I'm like, how did you get here?
I mean, just like Ice Spice was there last time,
and we see she ain't that issue. But Tyler looked good. I will say Tyler looked good. I like her wig. I liked it. Honestly, it was something about the concrete form dress to the body and the time clock bag. I liked it. I was feeling Tyler.
I didn't like her hair, but I liked I liked her dress and everything, but the hair was not it. I want nothing out of the hair. You know what? When it comes to the wet hair, cut that out.
I like the wet hair look.
When it comes to the wet hair, please.
I like it. If y'all ever see me with a nice little wet hair look, I like it. I love it.
I don't like that. Like Kerry Washington she kind of had that going on with that little bob. That's ugly. I'm sorry.
I didn't even see Kerry Washington.
That like her dress was pretty. It was not like ooh, but she looked good. Everything but that wig. Please.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She did better than Serena, because Serena, I don't know where she thought she was going in that gold dress. I would be wanting so much more for her, because Venus look good in the little sparkly
and
mermaid.
That was very surprising, because she never gives me anything either.
Right, but then she looked good, but Serena was like, I don't know what this is. It looked like you went home and got you some gold aluminum foil and just said, wrap me up.
You know what? I watched, you know how they be doing the videos on Vogue when they be like the little get ready with me's with celebrities and whatever. And I watched Serena's. I'm gonna say this because somebody commented on one of our videos on YouTube and was like, it was a video of us talking about Vivica, talking about Taraji, and I was saying how like if Vivica didn't have anything nice to say, she shouldn't have said anything. And basically the person was like, oh, but aren't you on a shady podcast talking about people? Like, you sit your shady ass down. We're commenting on what other people have done, so it might come off as shady, but I'm not Vivica, and if they had caught me, I would have said something nice. Okay, right. But on this podcast, it's my opinion. My opinion is, I think Serena needs to cut it the fuck out. Okay. I don't know what also she is doing her damn face, but halt.
I think she's gotten fillers. I truly think she's got some fillers and some Botox and some stuff, but she don't need no more.
None of it.
She don't
none
know
of it. None of it. None of it. None of it.
That face is tight.
When I tell you, get tight. Them eyebrows done. Them eyebrows got to go. You know what? And just for that, I'm gonna sit her at the table with Alicia Keys. Dang. Because until she do right by us and them eyebrows, she won't come to PE.
Oh yeah,
silent lunch.
It wasn't. Yeah. What do you think about Cardi's look?
It wasn't my favorite, but like, you know, her face in the glam looked good, but the dress wasn't my like favorite thing.
Yeah, it wasn't giving me theme either. Maybe it was me. Nah, but it wasn't really giving me time in the garden. Yeah.
This would have been a nice, like, soft look. I did love Jodie Turner-Smith. She always looks beautiful. She has like the most gorgeous skin. Demi Moore, gorgeous.
Was that the one with the floral, black and white, pink floral situation?
Absolutely stunning.
Okay, yes.
Janelle Monáe ate the girls up.
Kiki looked good. Now I don't know if it was on theme because it was very much so giving Return of the Mummy. Kiki.
Oh yeah, Kiki looks good. But
she looks good. She looks good.
Did. She looks really good.
Gabrielle Union's dress, even though her and Venus was given the same thing, I liked the dress. I liked the way.
I like that dress on her. You know what? And I was talking about this with my coworker today. It's something about Gabrielle Union that she don't ever be given to me either. She's very beautiful. I think
we said that last year about her and Dwayne.
Yeah, like
about something that they wore.
Beautiful.
Like,
she's beautiful. I feel like this is probably one of her best hair and makeup moments. Because to me, sometimes I don't think her glam always be real good, and I never like her hair. And let me say this: I saw a picture of her bun, and it was giving two different color blacks. And what I need y'all to do is,
I just saw that.
If y'all know my hair 1B and y'all bought some one hair, because that's the last pack they had at the store, throw me a rinse in or something. But don't have her walking out the house with two different color black hairs. That was too much. And also, I know people be like, black people shouldn't have to lay their edges. Fix them damn edges. I'm sorry. As for me in my house, sometimes you need a little swoopity doop. right next to that ear, and you got your earrings sitting, because
Right.
that's real
Or just
cute.
gel on the edges. You don't have to do the swoops. You can just like
Yes.
slick them. Just slick them. Just
Slick
slick them
them
back.
good. Like, even just a little doop when you put them back. Like, you don't have to like go.
Y'all can't even
Just
see my
doop.
edges in.
You know what I'm saying?
They still do
something. Like, just doop. That right there, that's gonna eat the face up every time. Like, it be giving too much like forehead, and like it be boxy, and you need something that's gonna make you look soft, feminine,
and smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause your man, he got jewelry on.
I knew you was gonna say something.
He always. Okay, he always giving. You need to work on your shoulder.
What do you think of Childish Gambino's outfit? He had on like that pink. It was like a pink suit with like some type of little hat situation.
He be wanting to look like he in the 1920s so bad. I don't know.
Him and Jonathan Majors would do a mean movie together, boy.
Baby.
They would do a mean old-timey movie.
They would bring Prohibition back.
Like a Harlem Renaissance something. They would eat that up.
Tear that up, baby. They would tear that up.
It don't steal our ideas.
Please.
Give us some credit, because they would eat that. They would eat that up. What do you think of Coleman Domingo? Because I don't know, and it's not even the fact that he wore the makeup, but it was the way his makeup was done that I don't know if I like. I'm not a fan of that heavy, dark looking eyeliner. I just don't like that on black people. It don't look that good to me all the time.
It be giving vampire.
Right. It make him look almost older to me. It makes him look older. But
And
the fit was nice.
Suit. Yeah. I knew he was
he always look good. Yeah. He always from the neck down gonna give us everything.
What you thought about Tiana Taylor?
She looked beautiful, but I also feel like I may or may not have seen her in something like this before. Like it wasn't and this is something with the Met Gala as a whole. And I think we talked about this maybe last year when we talked about the Met Gala, or a year before. Like, we've talked about several Met Galas. This is nothing new for us. But a lot of times I feel like the Met is the time where you go all the way there. It's like, give me the theatrics, give me the couture, give me the art, give it to me. And sometimes, and a lot of times with a lot of these celebrities, it just be giving like, I'm gonna throw on a little evening gown. And like it's like, no,
kind of over it. Yeah.
Right. It's like, no, give me Paris in the springtime if the theme is time and flowers.
Yes, please. You know what? That's how I felt about J-Lo. Because I feel like her dress, like, she looks pretty, but I feel like we've seen her in that dress 16 million times. Like, we've seen that dress. Give me something else. I feel the same way about Kim, and I don't even think her dress was like ugly. I just think she looks uncomfortable. I know everybody is talking about like the sweater. I'm not a fan of the sweater, because I just feel like without us like knowing the story of the outfit, we would not understand why the fuck you have that on.
What's the story?
So basically, what the designer had interpreted with the little shawl was like, she's running through the woods from having a fun time in the garden or something with a man. They always give her a whole ass story, and she just threw his sweater across her. Ain't you tired of these whole games? Didn't they just roast your ass at Tom Brady damn thing? This my problem. This is one of the most easiest ladylike damn Met Galas. Flowers. You can put on florals. You can do a gown. Something cute, something girly. And what you come in? The same damn silver corset dress. And your story is
one thing them Kardashians gonna do is have a corset.
I mean,
they don't have a corset.
Is you ran through the garden with a man and now you covering yourself up. Do better. Elevate. Okay? Damn, you done let Lala outdress you this year. And we know that's hard to do.
Speaking of dresses, what do you think
my nerves
about Doja Cat?
You know, she's one of them ones with like Lady Gaga. Like she just wear her clothes and go and take a picture and let her go in.
Cause I don't even know if they ever told her the thing. Cause what she was giving me what Kim from about 4-5 years ago Met Gala.
Yeah.
With the whole wet bodysuit, nipple through the shirt vibe.
When you see Doja Cat, because I was watching her on Jimmy Fallon the other day, and she had this like skirt on where it was like a skirt in the front. When you turn to the side, it was like panties, like her whole ass was out. And she's just one of those people where you just see her and you be like, come on, baby. All right. Yeah. Like, but she had the saran wrap on the other day. Like, okay. Love her life, but all right. I love Zendaya. She looked beautiful. When doesn't she?
Okay. Don't beat me up, y'all.
I
like the fit, but the makeup. But now that I'm sitting here and I've been processing it, I'm like, maybe she was going for an Alice in Wonderland thing. Yeah, because that's what it was going. That was what it was giving. So maybe it's just not for me. But she did not look bad. Like I get the look. I think she looked good overall. I just wasn't a fan of it. Me, like if somebody wanted to be there.
When I saw it and I didn't know the theme, I was like, yeah, it's not my favorite. But when I learned what the theme was, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I get it. Because I saw it was a man that I saw. He had like what's the man's name? Like the Mad Hatter type fit on. He had the hat and he had a briefcase that had a clock on there and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, I get it. But at least she's like, it's a costume gala. Right. So at least she's like going.
She's giving it. Yeah, she's giving it to
trying like Kim.
What about Angel Reese?
Damn clothes. I like Angel Reese. I thought she looked good, and I liked that she was there. I thought that was Janelle Monáe, gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she look Queen Latifah and her partner. 10 out of 10, but they always look good.
Like, yeah, Queen Latifah is beautiful.
Queen Latifah always looks amazing. I'm trying to think of who else was like highlights.
Oh,
Willow and Jaden was there, but they weren't giving us nothing.
You know, they somebody else. They probably just, they used to going.
I was about to say, yeah, they just there.
What I was about to say, Demi Lovato. She looks really good. She had on like a silver dress and it had like, like things all over it. What was the lady's name who you named earlier? We were talking about with the jean dress.
Oh, Divine, I think it's either Divine or Divine Joy. Divine Joy.
I liked her dress, but I felt like they could have gave her something else because it's so crazy. This whole time during the award season, they've been putting her in these blushes.
She was eating the girls up. She looked amazing.
Like, she's been in all these like colors, like blush and yellow
and blue, baby blue.
Like that would have been the like perfect time for her to wear. You know what would have been cute if it was a jean dress, but it was like colored and it had like things embroidered on it or something like that. I don't know.
Jean flowers.
Yeah,
like the train part had like
some flowers on it or something.
Roses. It just was missing the garden in the time element. She looked amazing. It just
and I like the red hair. I like the red hair. I don't know if you saw Gigi Hadid, but she looks really pretty. She had on like a white dress, but it had kind of like forest green and yellow, and it had flowers and like it was kind of like giving a mermaid fit, but it was very pretty.
Nikki, what do we think of Nikki?
Oh yes. Okay. I think that this is actually one of Nikki's best Met Gala fits.
Nikki looked so good.
She looked good. I will say this. Okay. I like the hair. I do think they could have trimmed down. Just give me
the bangs.
Give me one of these on the side bang. Give me just two of them and thin it out and bring the bang up just a little bit, not above the eyebrow, but just so we can see her eyes. Because I think she has the prettiest eyes, and it would have been good to just see like her eye makeup since they had did the gold and all that. And then also a little bit more blush on her. Okay.
I mean, I'm looking at the pictures.
Because she got, I feel like it was so much color in her dress, her makeup like washed her
out.
So I feel like a little bit more blush, and then give me like a hot pink lip. Give me a lip, some kind of lip color on her, and I think that would have set it off. But I think that she looks beautiful. I thought it was good.
I like the makeup. I just agree with the bang part and I don't know if I'm a fan of the flowers around the little ass bun. Like, it's the bun to bang ratio, but that's just me being anal about
I liked it when she turned to the side too. I thought it was cute because it kind of went like almost like a mohawk type situation.
Oh, see, the pictures I'm looking at, there is no side view, so it's just the front.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And I guess it's just me. Like, I'm not really a minimal makeup girl. And so I feel like when you go to events like this, like, if that is your like thing or whatever, like, because Nicki makeup be done cuter than that when she just be on tour or when she just be on Instagram. Like,
maybe it was because the dress was doing a lot.
I guess so, but I don't like when, because sometimes when you do like real light colors on like black women, it doesn't photograph well. Like, we get washed out. So I feel like just a little bit more color would have did it right. Like, you remember when Rihanna went to the Met Gala and she had that like red thing on that had all the little, like, it was like floral and it was like circles all over it, and she had the like blush all up her face. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, vividly I remember.
She had the shoes on that like wrap
vividly, faintly.
But it's like they had almost like a red eyeshadow like up her face. So like she just like she needs some color. Needs some, because that would have brought it all together for me. But other than that, beautiful.
Everybody else was kind of like, you know, they was there, but
I did not see Blake Lively, and I always be looking for her.
I don't know. Was she there?
I don't think so.
She might not have been there. It was a lot of people I feel like that's normally is there that was not there this year.
Yeah.
Because who invited Rita Ora and her baby daddy? Because what the hell have y'all?
We always be there though.
We do?
Yeah.
I ain't, because I was like, when did Rita Ora? I ain't seen Rita Ora in a month of Sundays.
Let me see. I'm trying to find anything else that I just like. I like Carly Carl's dress. I'm just going through Fashion Bomb daily. Are there any other men that you like? I actually like what Odell Beckham had on.
Lil Nas X didn't look horrible.
He had clothes on.
Yeah, he was fully clothed this time.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he was fully clothed. Is this Lizzo? Okay. All right.
Okay, I like Janelle Monáe's. Even her like the Met Gala after party, that was pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at for Lizzo. I kind of like this little short bowl cut situation, knee long 90s wig Lizzo got on.
Sydney Sweeney, the girl from Euphoria. Now I'm not in love with the hair, but her dress and the styling, gorgeous. Love that. We love that for you.
Shakira. Okay, she got on this red gown with puffy. No, Shakira. No. Oh, now I see Demi. Okay, Demi.
Yeah, she did good.
Okay, Demi.
I
kind of like what Dakota Fanning little sister got on.
Yeah, they always dress pretty well.
With the doves and
that was cute.
Okay.
This was an interesting theme. It's like
this, I like this because when I saw this, I thought he ate this up. Dan Levy's son, this little half floral situation, half floral suit.
I like that.
Was cool.
I like what Stormy Reed had on, and then she had like the little like red apple hanging off of her purse and stuff. I think that's kind of cute.
That's cute.
She
kind of look like Billie Eilish.
She does.
I could have did without the black bob.
Yeah, that's why
I like the after party. I love Janelle's after party look. Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Cute. Erykah Badu, I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, Angel Reese looks beautiful. Okay, now I finally see Lil Nas X. This is actually very nice. I like this.
Right. I was like, Lil Nas X actually. Okay, let's talk about Lizzo's Met Gala fit because this shit. What? I'm gonna make sure I insert it because I'm showing it on my phone screen. But what the hell? Is that a corset on her head?
You know what? Without the headpiece, I feel like I wouldn't.
The outfit would have been cool.
Yeah, like honestly, with the headpiece, at least she's having fun with it. Cause that's kind of what I be wanting to see. Like I want to see people, like Lana Del Rey. She had this whole like veil thing, and then she had like branches and shit underneath there. I'm not mad at it. This not my favorite, but she looks pretty in her dress, and actually, you can tell she losing some weight. Her face is beautiful.
Ever since she has stayed out of our face and minded her own business, life's been good.
That's it, and that's what I like to see. Because why the hell you on here putting mustard on Oreos and shit? Get on.
Okay, let's talk about this. And this is no shade to her, but I need her because I think her and Quinta Brunson got the same stylist because they be giving the same thing. But it's Ayo Adibri from The Bear cannot, ma'am. If you see this is sister to sister. I'm telling you this because I love you. I'm gonna need you to fire your stylist. Cause every time you go, you winning too many awards and doing too much good stuff to be looking like how you be looking. And I feel the same way about Gail. Gail, you done lost this weight and you on the zip it, and now you don't know how to dress either. Cause this right here, trash.
Yeah. How did you feel about Taraji's look? Did you see her?
Let me go back up. I had just walked past her.
I thought her hair and makeup looked beautiful. She has the perfect eyes for eyeshadow.
She has a beautiful face.
Taraji has really a gorgeous face. Oh my gosh.
About her face.
She looks like a doll.
I don't know how I feel about this dress.
I'm not in love with the dress. You know, honestly, I would have been okay if it was an actual cutout. Maybe she didn't want to like have all of that out. But,
or if it was fully beaded.
Yeah. If it was fully beaded,
Naomi Campbell.
I don't know. She went on the thing, but it wasn't.
I feel like she had that in the closet.
Yeah. She just said,
this dude off of TikTok ate them up. Okay. Baby. Homeboy. He ate it. To me, he was the best dressed man. To me.
Baby.
To me. I can't speak for nobody else. But to me, wisdom.
Naomi's dress is beautiful, but like you said, it's like she already had that. But it's gorgeous on her.
She had that in the closet. Look at Anna Wintour giving us absolutely nothing. Let me stop.
Always. I feel like too with Kim. Can you let the shawl go or go on and tie it up? Well, what? Huh? Yeah.
First of all, her waist looks sickly and not in a good way.
Yeah. I just don't subscribe to none of them because I don't.
I've been going up to her like, do you need a crack on my girl? I'm hungry.
Right, because she was struggling to walk. Like,
okay, Ashley Graham. She looked good, but I don't like this black. I don't like, okay. Where's the color?
See her. Because I didn't see her.
Where's the color?
She don't I will say that Cynthia Erivo, I loved what she had on.
Her Ariana, I don't know if you've seen the clip, but they ate that Mariah and Whitney song.
They did. They did very well.
I don't even care about Wicked, but I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah, just because of that. Oh,
When
Elle
you
Fanning looks good. She looks
really,
like a damn
yeah,
princess. Gorgeous.
with the glass looking doves on the sleeves, amazing.
Yeah, beautiful.
But
See,
yeah,
this is what I'm saying. This is one of
man,
those moments where I feel like it is so easy for you. Rita Ora looks immense. This is so easy for you to have like gotten this right. And like, just like florals for springtime, groundbreaking. Like, this is a good time for you to just wear something really pretty. And I feel like Kim and them, they like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't
I don't know
know.
what they got on in a wind tour, but they got something good. Okay,
'Cause, yeah.
they got something good. They got some good tea, hot tea, piping.
I mean,
I'm
she
just glad that this year it was only Kim, and Kylie, because the rest of them didn't come. Because
Kendall was there.
oh, she must have looked a hot mess because I ain't seen that one picture.
She actually looked better than both of them, I feel like. Oh wow, Nicole Kidman. Let me tell you something. I don't know what the beauty standards are in Hollywood. I know they want everybody to be thin.
Her and Keith Urban.
But y'all gonna have to eat something. This is too damn much. You look scary.
It was the BBLs is killing y'all. Now the Ozempic.
I mean, wow. Because honestly, I feel like I saw some close-up pictures of J-Lo. And even though J-Lo is in her 50s, I feel like just a little weight would spread that face right back out. Because it's starting to sag a little bit. Like when you lose too much weight, now your face,
you got loose skin.
Yeah, like it's time for y'all. It's some good holidays coming up. Mother's Day coming up. Let them fix you a plate. And eat all of it. Okay, because
y'all said in that special the Ozempic is killing y'all.
Man, like y'all need to eat. I feel like that with Kerry Washington, and I know I read her book and she has struggled with her weight before. You need to eat. Like I feel like 20 pounds would do her so good. 15, she would look gorgeous. And also, let's normalize wearing our natural hair or like wearing some curly afro or some curly extensions. Sometimes I don't feel like all these little chignon buns is always hitting on the No, I'm sorry. That little wig did not do nothing.
What's it called?
A chignon bun. I don't want to say. You can just did a little curly wig. They got all these curly wigs on TikTok shop. Okay. You could have got you some curly hair and threw your little flowers and things in there. Please stop playing with these people with these wet wigs. It's ugly.
Oh man, that was funny. You got me with the
y'all bun.
The chignon bun.
Cause y'all don't want to lay no edges, no way. So put your little curly wig on or something. Get your little curly bang and rock with that. Like let natural hair be elegant too. Cause y'all in these buns, your hair or two, the weave one be. You can't lay your edge. Please.
Yeah. This year was good though. I will say that this year, majority of the invitees, y'all tried. Y'all got the thing and you tried to be somewhere near it. And I appreciate that because the last few years have been totally, utterly just
kind of weird,
and trash. So this was a really good year. I hope the Kendrick and Drake beef is over. I don't want nothing else from nobody.
I'm tired of it now.
Actually, I don't want no more beefs. This whole Suki JT shit, I don't even care about it. Don't care.
Oh, they
both y'all be rapping about the same. Yes, apparently they both they beefing, and because the OK song that JT came out, apparently Suki thought she was talking about her in the song, so she said JT need to clear it up. So then JT went live and was like, Suki, yo pussy stank, and don't nobody want da 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 and da da da, and I ain't clearing shit up. Da da da. I'm just like, at this point,
too much.
It's been rap beef going on for over a month. I don't care no more because ain't none of y'all really dropping no songs. Ain't nobody dropping no mixtape. Ain't nobody dropping no videos. Y'all just go on live and talk about each other and all of that. The only people who actually putting pen to the paper has been the niggas. So If y'all ain't gonna rap about it, I don't want to hear about it. Get off live. I wish they'd take live away. I missed that. Like, just get in the booth. Get in the booth. Didn't Lotto say that? Get in the booth.
I just feel like I said earlier, I'm getting to the place where I don't want to hear about none of this stuff when it comes to celebrities. Like I don't want to hear anything. Like, just put it all in the music. Just put it all in the work. That's where I'm at with it. Thanks.
So yeah, we're gonna leave all the rap beef and all that into this. This the last week we talking about this. Okay.
I guess until something else pop off.
And it's gonna have to be good because I don't want to talk about it.
Goodness, like, yeah.
I think that's about it for us. Make sure you follow us or follow me at The Real Albany Ayana on Instagram and at Ayana_Albany225 on TikTok.
And you can follow me at _ The Real Jessica Monique on Instagram, at The Real Jessica _ Monique on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. Always comment, subscribe, share this with somebody. Comment even if you don't agree, or tell us who you loved at the Met Gala if you didn't agree with some of our takes on things. Any of that. We love dialogue. Yeah, and we love y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.